The Lion, the Fox, and the Stag. There was once a lion who had become very ill. He lay in his den, barely able to move, and starving, hungry, for he could not go out to hunt. One day his friend the fox came to pay him a visit, to see how he was. The desperate lion asked for some help. "My good friend," he said, "I wish you would go to the nearby wood and trick the big stag who lives there to come to my den. I am craving for some tasty stag for my dinner." The fox was happy to help, so he went to the wood and found the stag, and said to him, "My dear sir, you're in luck. You know the lion, our king? Well, he's at the point of death, and has appointed you his successor to rule over the beasts. I hope you won't forget that I was the first to bring you the news. And now I must go back to him, and if you take my advice, you'll come too and be with him in his last moments." The stag was highly flattered at the thought of the lion choosing him to be the next king. Delighted, he followed the fox to the lion's den, suspecting nothing. No sooner had he got inside than the lion sprang upon him. However, he was weak from lack of food and misjudged his attack. The stag got away with only his ears torn. The lion was dreadfully disappointed, for he was so hungry that it felt as if his tummy was on fire. So he begged the fox to have another try at coaxing the stag to his den. "It'll be almost impossible this time," said the fox, "but I'll try." And off he went to the wood a second time. The fox found the stag resting, recovering from his fright. When he saw the fox, he cried, "You scoundrel! What do you mean by trying to lure me to my death like that? I suggest you to go now, or I'll kill you with my antlers." But the fox was entirely shameless. "What a coward you are," he said. "Surely you didn't think the lion meant any harm? Why, he was only going to whisper some royal secrets into your ear when you went off like a scared rabbit. You have rather disgusted him, and I think he might make the wolf king instead, unless you come back and show you have some spirit. I promise he won't hurt you, and I will be your faithful servant." At last the stag was foolish enough to return. This time the lion made no mistake, but overpowered him and enjoyed a delicious dinner. The fox, meanwhile, watched for his chance, and when the lion wasn't looking, stole the stag's brains as a reward for his trouble. Presently the lion began searching for them, and the fox said, "I don't think there's much point in looking for the brains. A creature who twice walked into a lion's den can't have had any. Be careful not to make the same mistake twice."